Hey, what's up, YouTube? Just want to do a little video on this story out of my hometown of Dayton, Ohio. It's I got it off Newsbreak, and it's also on WHIODayton.com or WHIO.com. That's in Dayton. That is Channel 7. Uh, the topic on this article is Dayton police promise thorough review after body cam shows officers drag a man who says he's disabled. Okay, I just want to read just a little bit into that, and I'm gonna chat it up with you. The interim chief of Dayton Police Department and the Dayton city manager are promising a thorough review of an encounter last week where officers forcibly removed a man who reported being disabled from his car, handcuffed, and dragged him to a police cruiser. Um, I actually got a chance to see the video, and um, yeah, it was really bad. Uh, we're seeing that throughout the country. Uh, I haven't really heard that from Dayton, Ohio, but it's alarming. I just wanted to go over a couple of things with you as far as dealing with it. I think this could be universal as far as how we have to deal with police. But just gonna give you my thoughts on this. The man's name was Clifford Owensby. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Uh, he basically got pulled over for having 20% tint, over 20% tint. Um, I'm not sure if that's illegal in all states, but I know Ohio it is illegal, and that is one of their go-to moves as far as pulling you over. I've personally been a part of something like that, and it all depends on how you handle it. The 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 most you want out of that, well, least or most, depending on how you look at it, is you just want to get a ticket and go on about your way. Uh, Getting dragged out of a car as a paraplegic is, if I was a paraplegic, I would try to avoid that. But that's how, after looking at the video, that's how it happened to him. And he got pulled over, and he did say, hey, the cops asked him to get out of the car so they could search the car because of his history. And that's another thing. Uh, as African Americans, that's just a tool for them to pull you over. I mean, can avoid what trouble you get into. I get that, but that just, if you're aware of that, certain things you just can't do. Can't do. And he did the best he could, and he tried to comply with them, but I think it went left when when they asked him to get out of the car. He explained to them he was a paraplegic, and when they asked to assist him to get out of the car, he kept saying, um, "Don't touch me, don't touch me." We got to understand the least thing for these police officers, the least thing will trigger them, and it's almost a no-win situation. But you have to do the best you can to avoid that with them. I mean, we all know they'll instigate it. They'll have plenty of things that they want to put on you, whether it be their tone of voice or asking you just stupid questions, something to get you off your game. And we got to learn. I understand he's paraplegic. He probably was frustrated after seeing time and time again. We watch videos of them just going out of the way to antagonize, get you. And then worst thing they do, put it on video. I fear for my life. he didn't comply. Best thing you can do is keep your hands up. Tell the man I'm a paraplegic. If you want me out to come and get out of the car, have some officers call back up. I want to speak to your sergeant, which he did. I want to speak to your sergeant and have them lift you out of the car. If you don't have nothing to hide, then let them search the car. Don't mean they won't put nothing on you, but you complied. So, on one sense, I understand him being agitated, but if you didn't have anything to hide, man, just comply with what the officer's telling you to do. If he couldn't get out the car, he said that he normally gets help getting in and out of the car, depending on which places he go. He didn't have his wheelchair with him. It stated that in the article. And I get that because whether he was just going to get fast food or making a beer cigarette run. And you know, in Dayton, Ohio, I'm not sure with many states. I haven't really seen too many of them. We got what we call drive-throughs where you don't have to get out your car. You can just drive to the drive-through, you know, beer, cigarettes, and whatnot. You can get that and keep on going, and he probably wouldn't need help to get out of the car till he got home. I'm assuming that's what was happening, something of that nature, that he wasn't just going somewhere and getting out the car without no help. I mean, that evidently wasn't what happened. But the fact that he kind of, instead of telling them, hey, and meaning that, I mean, hey, my hands out, but I can't physically get out the car. When he told them, hey, don't touch me, that all that does is give them the initiative to say you weren't complacent and we had to use force. And now, come on, we don't agree with the man being, if he's paraplegic. You didn't have to drag the man to the cruiser in handcuffs. That lets you that lets you know the level that they'll stoop because what is he gonna do? He's a paraplegic. He can't use his leg. You got him in handcuffs. What's the use in dragging him without picking the man up and putting him in the car? He's in handcuffs. That I don't that I don't agree with. But you also got to understand, as hard as that may seem, we got to figure out a way. Number one, to have them stop pulling us over, but number two is where do we not run or agitate the situation anymore? That one I do not know, but it's got to be some common ground there, and I'm pretty saddened by looking at that and after dealing with Dayton Police Department on just dumb traffic violations and getting a couple tent tickets myself. I hope it works out for the brother, but he didn't deserve to be did like that. But going forward, let's just, as black people, when those lights come on, even if you have somebody in the car with you, grab your cell phone, hit dial. The nearest person you can talk to, or closest person you can get to, will look at it, put it on speakerphone, and sit it down. And then you deal with the cop. And hopefully, not only if you have another person in the car with you, you have somebody on the line that's hearing what's going on. That's the best thing I can tell you. I hope it work out for him. Just sad to see somebody, in a wheelchair, in handcuffs, get dragged like that. So, with that in mind, just be smart out there, and I hope it works out for him, and maybe they drop the charges. 10 is it's a ticket. It's not something you need to be dragged to a car as a paraplegic in handcuffs over a traffic ticket. I just don't see how that. I don't see how that's justified. But let me know what your thoughts in the comment section. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next.